What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be a brand new video for you today, and today's topic is going to be a suggestion or an idea which has probably already been talked about, but I just want to say this as well, that what if we were able to actually get ourselves a baby Enderdragon? You know, the Enderdragon, the main point of the game where you just kill the Enderdragon and then you just get yourself an egg just to prove that you killed the Enderdragon? Yep, what if you're able to actually hatch that egg and out comes a baby Enderdragon? Yeah, that would be kind of cool to have yourself a little baby Enderdragon. Thing is that it will never grow. It'll just continue to be a baby Enderdragon, just for the fact that if it were to be an adult dragon, then yeah, the pure size of it would be too much. That I cannot imagine actually like carrying around a Enderdragon or an Enderdragon with a grammar here. Just having an Enderdragon just be walking around all over here. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to actually make everything a little bit higher for the Enderdragon to actually walk around without getting collision hit with all the blocks all around. So it would just remain a baby Enderdragon, which would be kind of cool. Just having it fly around above you about a good 10 blocks high. That would be just the minimum that it could actually go. Probably the maximum of 15. I'm not too sure how that's going to work if you were to change the settings or anything like that. But just a good blocks, like 10 blocks high. And if you were to go into a tunnel, then it'll just automatically go down to the floor and just walk around. That's just how it's going to be. It's easy to set it up like that. Just like if you were to tame a wolf, it becomes wild and it becomes tame and it just follows you around. It could just be the same thing with the baby Enderdragon. It's that it's going to take some time to tame it, and you better be sure to actually have all the items required to tame it. And if you don't tame it right then and there, it'll probably fly away, and then you will not be able to get yourself a dragon again, because one egg, one chance. If you don't succeed, then there's a rage quit moment right there. Just try again with the save slate. Okay, alright, so baby dragon doesn't grow up. You'll be able to actually have it fly around you with a good 10 blocks high minimum height. And of course, if you were to go to a cave or a tunnel where it cannot fly, it'll automatically drop down for it to actually be able to walk around, like these tunnels for instance. So, what would a baby Enderdragon be able to do? It'll be able to fly around, of course, and if you were to attack a mob, it could actually do a little bit of a flying swipe or air slash or anything that could actually just make a dive bomb towards the actual mob and actually attack it. So that could be one of its moves. Another one could be a fireball. It will not actually cause any damage to the lands because it isn't strong enough. It'll probably actually cause fire to happen, but then of course, once fire hits the grass or the stone blocks, it'll go away after a bit. If it hits wood, then, or planks, however you want to call it with the proper terminology of Minecraft, then that's something to worry about if you don't want anything to burn down. So be sure that mobs are not attacking your house. Alright, so that could be another thing. And of course, you could actually swoop down and do its massive fireball, like it's just breathing fire against all the multiple mobs at once, bursting them all into flames and then having them die. That could be another thing. So that would be very, very powerful and kind of OP to do, but it's really much of a reward for you to actually kill the Enderdragon and basically steal its child. It can't get any more darker than that, guys. It cannot get any more darker, but that's just how it is. Plain, simple, black and white. Alright, so that's another thing that could actually do. And one thing you got to be very, very careful for is to not let your Enderdragon die. Because if it were to die, then you cannot bring it back to life or anything that matters of that. So it only has one life and you gotta take care of your baby Enderdragon. Yes, you're able to heal him, and yes, it could actually help you out in fights. Just be careful though. Just don't make it run into lava. Don't make it run into multiple mobs at once. Make sure that it doesn't attack too many creepers at once, because if it's a timed explosion for one of the creepers and it hits the dragon, it could cause massive damage, especially if the skeletons are trying to shoot down the dragon as well. So you really got to be careful. Just make sure that you don't let it die. Once it dies, and if you saved it and after it dies, then you cannot get another baby Enderdragon whatsoever. So that's going to be the punishment for not taking care of your dragon. So yeah, how many How to Train Your Dragon references can be made if this were an actual thing? We won't know unless if it was an actual thing. I'm pretty sure on the PC it's already a thing, but I'm talking about the console versions. That would be very great, people. That'd be very great. Who wouldn't want a baby Enderdragon just flying around and actually helping you fight off the mobs, and as well as just having you walk around with you in the tunnels, and then you find another mob, you go kill the mob, and then the baby Enderdragon shoots fireballs at that mob as well. That'd just be awesome, honestly. That would be so awesome. It would bring so much more into the game, and probably a lot more people would want to kill the Enderdragon just to get themselves a baby Enderdragon. That's more motivation, that's more replay value, and once you get your baby Enderdragon, you'll just have a lot of fun. I cannot imagine like having, or I could imagine having a baby Enderdragon just following me around while I'm making all these sorts of videos. But still, that's an idea that it could happen. If they program it to happen, then it could happen. I want it to happen. Let me know in the comment section below if you would like this to actually happen. Just to have yourself a baby Enderdragon just walking around or flying around with you when you go on your adventures and just start murdering all over the place. Just murder all the mobs. Just have fun. Just have a pet that's better than a wolf and an ocelot. Seriously, what does an ocelot do other than scare creepers away? But wolves right now are the only passive mobs that we do have to actually fight against all the other mobs, but they could get themselves hurt really bad, especially if you run into a creeper or if you run into a spider, because their hit detection is so off when it comes to fighting them with the wolves. Skeletons are fine, but they are very OP whenever there's only one wolf against a skeleton. Skeleton shoots very fast, so you better protect your wolf. And then zombies, they are dumb. They will actually have the wolves kill them, because for the fact of the matter is that so far, I don't know if this is a little bit of a glitch or that that's how they're programmed, but zombies are not able to actually fight back against the wolves. So yeah, that's one thing. Something better than the wolves and a lot better than the ocelot. Well, that's my opinion. So that could be a thing. I would love to see this happen. If Mojang could make it happen and an actual official thing, and then 4J could bring it on over, or if maybe even 4J Studios wants to actually encode that themselves, that'd be perfect. But that's just my idea. I cannot say it, well, I cannot say that I'm the only one who actually thought about this idea. I'm just talking about my perspective of that idea. So if that's a thing, if that happens, then I could say that, hey, I was one of the people who actually said about this. Hooray! But in any case, I have really nothing else to add. So if you'd like to add on more to the idea, tell us your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your ideas that the Enderdragon can do? What are some of the things that you could do to feed the Enderdragon? What are some of the things you could do to tame the Enderdragon? What if you're able to even ride the Enderdragon? That's another thing. That could be another thing. Just having to ride the Enderdragon at least 10 blocks high, nothing higher, nothing lower, because that would be kind of too OP. It's a baby after all, so it can only withstand so much weight, and probably have a little bit of like a timer of how long you could actually ride the Enderdragon before it tires itself out. We got to make it balanced somehow, people. We can't make it too OP, we have to make it balanced. So that's another idea. Or if you're on the ground, you want to ride the Enderdragon, you could do that and it won't tire itself out. It would be like just another horse. So another thing you could add to it too. Just another thing. So that is all I could really think of. Unless if I were to think of a different idea and think about it on the spot and tell you guys about it, I have nothing else to add to this conversation or to this discussion. So again, what do you guys think of this whole thing? Sorry, I was getting a little distracted and not actually doing work because there are so many things I could actually talk about this, but I'm just gonna leave it as its own right now. So if you guys like have any different suggestions or different things to add on to the suggestion, let us know in the comment section below, and maybe one day they'll be able to actually do this. If so, then hooray. If not, then at least as an idea that it could be tossed around, and especially for the PC, it's probably already a thing, but I want to see it happen for the console. And if you guys want to see it happen for the console, then just let them know about this. Alright, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe, because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays, because that's going to be my day of rest. All my social media is down in the description below, so if you'd like to actually contact me or have any questions for me to make a video about, or any hypothetical senses, just anything could happen, just whatever you could think of that I could possibly make a video about. And if I do make a video about it, I will credit you within the video, as well as that I will give you the channel link in the description so that people could check out your channel if you happen to make videos as well. So that is all for now. That's my way to thank you for helping me out with something to do or something to talk about for that day, and I have nothing else to add. So that is it. Got a lot of work to do. I have to actually make all the different lines for all the torches so that we could actually light this up and no more mobs will actually spawn in here and try to kill me. So with that being said, I'm SirKing090. Have a great day, everyone, and as always, I will see you in the next video.